Welcome to Crimsafe Talking Tech. I'm Troy Russell from Melbourne Performance Centre, the Audi Sport customer racing agent here in Australia. Today we're going to show you through the new Audi GT3 LMS race cars. We're the Audi Sport customer racing agent in Australia, which means that we supply all the cars, all the parts, all the technical based around GT3 racing in Australia. The idea of GT3 racing in Australia, or worldwide for that matter, is it's customer based. So the customers buy the cars and we manage it from there.
Here we've got the new Audi R8 LMS here, new for 2015-16. These are the first two in the country. Obviously we run 11 other cars, previous models, which have had various evolutions, but this is a brand new car. Complete new platform and really a complete new car for our customers. A lot of the differences, the old car was basically a road car with a few modifications to get it up to GT3 spec, where this is a really built race car. The mentality of Audi in this new model was really to make the car better for a gentleman driver. So we've gone back with the new FIA aero window. They've gone for less downforce, more mechanical grip, which is a lot easier for our customer gentleman racers to utilise the speed of the car. As far as lap time, very, very similar to the old car. So they're not really a faster car, but in that we have 60 kilos of BOP ballast and 100 horsepower taken out of the engine via a restrictor for our BOP. So obviously a lot of potential in the car in the future. This car is designed to have a running life of 6 years in its development. So for the next 6 years, this will be the platform that they use in GT3 racing around the world. We have the two cars here, Steve McLaughlin's, which will be a J-Mac PEM car, and then Greg Taylor. He's just stepped up from a Class B trophy car this year, won the championship, so he's really a big step up into the new 2016 car. It basically is just a V10 R8 road car engine. There is some slight modifications with camshafts and top end just to give that bit more performance in the car as over a road car. But as I said, with the BOP restrictor, we run less power than the road car. So the engine obviously is not under much strain, so it has a long working life. The first service on the engine is 10,000 kilometres, which is only a minor top end service. Gearbox is from Hoa in Europe. Some of you might be familiar with them. They've run a lot of Porsche gearboxes in the past. Full dog box, sequential paddle shift. And as I said, Bosch ECUs, so basically all the parameters now in the ECUs as far as engine and stuff are fully adjustable now by the factory. Us as a customer, it's basically set with the BOP by the FIA. So another thing they've added here, a great safety feature of the car, is basically a hatch here to give greater access to the driver to remove helmets, possibly put in backboards if necessitated in an accident. A great feature for the car. Okay, so here we've got the business end where the driver is. Start with the seat, a carbon cell. Like a lot of talked about now in a safety cell, this is basically 3/4, doesn't quite go down the legs, but a full carbon safety cell with padding. Obviously we put inserts in to suit different drivers. In that seating position, pedal box, fully adjustable. There's a air operated button here. Click the button, pedals come towards you so you can move the pedals into your position. Great for endurance driving when we've got 3-4 different drivers, different statures, different sizes. Steering wheel, again, adjustable just like a road car, in, out, up, down. Gets the drivers in the perfect position for them, which is very important to give the drivers confidence to know that they are really secure in the car. A new feature on the Audi now is we actually have a clutch pedal. There's no clutch on the floor. We basically have a brake pedal and a throttle down there. We have a clutch lever either side, so basically clutch in, select first gear. That's the only time you need to use a clutch. Full automatic clutch on these things, which is a key to speed. Consistent starts from pit stops, consistent entries into pit lane. Really great for the gentleman driver, so a really good feature of the new Audi. It's not a lot of road car in here. This is basically race car in here. If we looked at the old model, there was a lot of road car dash, road car switches and stuff, but really is a genuine race car now. As you can see right in front of you, Brembo brakes, big Brembo brakes, Brembo calipers, and also a Brembo brake pad in there. This is all control stuff, so we basically run one brake pad, sprint events, endurance events. And just to give you an idea, Nürburgring 24 hour this year, they won one rotor, one brake pad for the whole 24-hour race and won the event, obviously. We have a TTX shock absorber here. Something new. Previous models have always been Bilstein, so something new there, going to an Öhlins shock absorber. And as we can see now, chrome molly suspension arm, all spherical bearings, CNC billet upright, blade adjustable sway bars. Basically all the things you would see. We have suspension potentiometer here to measure suspension travel, tyre pressure monitoring, so there's an antenna for tyre pressure monitoring, so we measure air temp and tyre pressures in the tyres. A safety feature, and obviously good for our engineers, the data. The big thing in front of you here, normally in a road car, this is like a boot compartment to put possibly a bag or something in here. We have big radiator ducting. It's got a huge radiator here, which previous models cooling has been maybe a little bit of a handicap, so much better cooling here in the front of the new model. We have driver air intakes here, to give the driver very fresh air. Dual master cylinders there that are down floor mounted, but the reservoir's there for them. And another nice feature, like a lot of the Audi, one of the keys is to try and make running costs cheaper on the car, and that's why some of the new suppliers have come in with Öhlins and Brembo and so forth to bring some of the costs down. Interesting feature on our front bumper bar of the car, it's actually divided into 3 sections. So we have one corner section here, a grille, and then a third section. So obviously previously when we had an impact in a corner, it was having to replace the whole front bar, but now basically if we get an impact here, we can just replace this panel of the front bar and leave the other thing. So again, like a cost-cutting thing with the manufacturer, and that's one of the keys. They talk about basically dollars per kilometre run, and that's one of the new model has saved a lot of expenses there to make it cheaper to run. All right, there you go. That's an extensive look at the new Audi R8 LMS.
Look forward to seeing it at the track in 2016, the Bathurst 12 hour being the first hit out, and then on to the Australian GT Championship.
Shut the door on scary with the one and only Crimsafe. Installed by licensed Crimsafe technicians, partnered with Crime Stoppers. Up to 15 years warranty. If it's not Crimsafe, it's not Crimsafe. Only at licensed dealers. Visit crimsafe.com.au.